But I never seen a fighter just got finished fighting a hard fought fight, and he's in his locker room celebrating, and two other fighters, one that just fought earlier that night, and one that's not even on the card, go in his locker room and jump him. I've never seen that happen. I mean, it is a bad look on the sport. It was a bad look on their family and their brand. I mean, it's something that shouldn't be tolerated in the sport. W there?
I do it for the children. You can take the children and bounce them on their knees. Bounce them on the knee and then sing a melody. The Varnell man. Did you mean he's mine?
Well, first things first, I had to wait for my drop to get played. You know, I wanted to come in order. So, shout out to my brother Free in the building, man. Shout out to the great Soul Brother, aka the brother I like to call Sombrero, aka BBO, man. Salute to y'all, man. It was outrageous, ridiculous, asinine, the unmitigated gall that these brothers think they had. The out of orderness of it, absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what you can say about it. I don't know what you can say about something like this. And I want to say that it's so interesting. I'm watching people defend people are crashing out defending the crash out. Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? And so, I mean, it's a blackout on the weekend. It's crazy because when we should be focusing on Masons of the world, the Junto Nakatanis of the world, the Scooter Davises of the world. These are the individuals we should be focusing on. But some type of way, we still talking about a crash dummy. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Shout out to my brother D-Ray. Shout out to Crush. And shout out to Fight Sports in the building. Shout out to, there we go. And shout out to my brother TD in the building. Salute, family. But no, it just is ridiculous. It's out of order. And we gonna drop. We're gonna try to get a drop ready for the Davis brothers, man. We got something coming for the Davis brothers, cause boy, my goodness.
I gotta ask you this, Doug. Were you shocked to hear so many people defending his crash out and saying, "Oh, well, he had a right to do this. He had a right." That and it was a nothing but like side pieces and single moms that was like coming to his like defense. I couldn't believe it. What did you think?
Like I said, listening to people crash out to defend the crash out. I mean, the irony in us having to say it that way. I was shocked. I didn't think anybody. And mind you, I listened to the interview with his promoter, and saying that when it ain't nothing for a fighter to come into another fighter locker room after the fight, congratulate him. That ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? But for you to go headbutt the man, okay. Now they want to put a statement out saying we didn't jump him. All right, well you didn't jump him, but you when you tried to put hands, or excuse me, you put your head on him. No diddy. Yeah. You put your head on him after the fight when this man then went out and put hands on your brother. Kelvin Davis came out and apologized in a statement, right?
Yeah.
What have we heard from Keyshawn?
Nothing.
What kind of accountability is that? What kind of how is that taking responsibility for your actions? It's out of order. And we got to call it out of order.
My question would be this, though, Free and Dub, was did you guys see the video of his baby son getting caught up in that mess? Where he had his baby son in the hallway and somebody moved his son from him because he was acting so crazy. I just never seen nothing like that, man.
Yeah, I mean, luckily it was a sensible pedestrian in the hallway that said, "Let me get this child out of the way of all of this goofiness that's going on," because that's a 7-month-old baby, and you conducting yourself in a manner where you endangering your own child. I mean, it's just stupid. I mean, people try to defend, oh well, this person was coming at him, or he swung at him first. None of that stuff would have happened. And Thomas said this perfectly last night. None of this stuff would have happened if Keyshawn would have made weight, because if Keldon still would have lost, Keyshawn would have been in the locker room getting ready for his fight. None of that stuff would have happened. All
Right.
this stuff transpired because you miss weight.
And I would say this, man. You give people like TD Sports, you give Puerto Ricans like that reasons to laugh at us, man. Um, that's I just never in my life thought we would see that. And the thing that's so sad about it all is, as my man Varnell said it best, man, people defending that. But let me ask you guys this. On another note, what do you guys think about him possibly going to 140 and fighting Richardson Hitchens? What do you guys think about that?
Well, first off, Richardson Hitchens, he got a fight coming up this weekend against Cambosis. So then also the man is doing business. Is Top Rank for to start doing business with Eddie them? Is that who he's for to start doing business with?
Well, they usually do business with Matchroom. They just don't do business with PBC.
Well, I
I
don't know.
mean, I don't think nothing of it because the fight is not made yet. What he needs to be thinking on is making sure he keep his weight down. That's what he needs to be focused on, keeping your weight down. Because you was a couple of ounces from being overweight for 140, so the belt wouldn't have been on the line if you was overweight for that. So you need to focus on keeping your weight down. That's what he need to focus on. Then he need to focus on how to control his temper, because obviously he don't know how to control his temper. He don't know how to be a professional. He don't. I mean, he don't know how to be a title holder. So he need to focus on a lot more than getting back into the ring right now.
And this is kind of like our wheelhouse, Dub, because I think.
We always say
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we always say until you put a body on that championship belt, you ain't nothing but a title holder. And for you to just win this title in what 4 months ago? Was it four
Yeah.
months ago, 3 months ago, something like that? For you just to win this belt and then come in as this unprofessional. And then it was so interesting. I watched Bomac, Bomac looking at the scale, and I find it hard to believe that he didn't know, but he looking at the scale. He talking about
Yeah, that man didn't even have the belt long enough for it to get
this is
in.
the disappointment.
I mean, it looked like Bo Mac was going to blow a gasket when he seen that scale, bro.
No, that man didn't even have the belt long enough for it to get any daggone wrinkles in it. He ain't even get a chance to get the belt wrinkled. That man had
All
the
he
belt.
all he did was pay his sanctioning fee and get his belt trophy. That's all he really did. That's all he
Hey, you
did.
know what? I'm glad you mentioned sanctioning fees, because
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people talking about in the past, people talk about why guys not unifying. Well, he came on and told you, I'm not fighting no Raymond Muratalo. Why would I want to pay for that belt when I got to pay for this belt? I'm not trying to pay for both of these belts. And I told y'all, these guys don't be caring about the titles like that. They care about the money. They want the bags. They not worried about those titles. Yeah, those titles can bring them more money, so to speak, but they not really trying to pay those sanctioning fees for those titles like that.
Man, salute to Uncle Cash, salute to my man Steph Brown, salute to all things. I'll say this, Dub, because me and you been pushing this thing for a while about fatherhood. I think it's for me. There's a video that came out, man. Shout out to my brother Drew Titan, aka Montel Williams. My man Montel Williams played a video where Keyshawn said about him and the Vargas brothers fighting. He was saying a dad can get it too. What do you think about Keyshawn visibly saying he never had a dad? He know nothing about having a dad. You think that contributed to his behavior this weekend?
Absolutely. And the reason, just look at the difference between how Abdullah Mason and his brothers handled um, this entire weekend. Look at how they handled it. And even when they were, when I thought it was very interesting when they were interviewing Abdullah Mason, and he started. They asked him, introduce your brothers, those type of thing. He introduced them, and then he said, and then they were like, "Where your dad?" Oh, he in the back. He back there somewhere. He back there somewhere. But the reason his dad can be that way is because I have faith that I done raised you the right way. I
Mm-hmm.
know what's instilled in you. You got your brothers around you, and if you don't conduct yourself in order, then I'm gonna have something to say to you. But I ain't got to worry about that because you're gonna be in order because that's how you was raised. And for Keyshawn to come out and say, he don't know nothing, obviously you don't. We can tell. And, and then for you to be a father now, you know what I'm saying, and have your child around the nonsense, seem to clearly forget that your child was even there. I mean, it ain't nothing else to say, man. I'm just gonna be.
Yeah,
I think we have a clear comparison of what a father looks like in their children's life versus those that's being raised without a father. I think we have a clear comparison from this weekend.
I was just thinking to myself though, do we? And this is just, and then we're gonna move on to some current topic. We got some good stuff to talk about in boxing. What do you think is because the women are making such bad choices? But I'm just seeing more and more of these crash out, little deviants than I've ever seen, and I just don't understand. Like, where's these guys' fathers at? What do you guys think?
I mean, I don't know if it's from women making bad choices. I just think some guys are just irresponsible. I mean, some guys don't want to be a father. I mean, and some guys, unfortunately, they're not here anymore, or they're locked up. So it's not always a bad decision that a woman made. It just it's just things that happen through life. Life is life, and you have some people that's going to be responsible. You're going to have some that's not going to be responsible. Then you're going to have some circumstances where fathers are taken out of the home for whatever reason, whether they passed on or they got arrested. So I mean, it's just different circumstances for different situations.
I understand that piece, but at the same time, and just kind of going to the question, biblically speaking, or a woman can raise a man.
Right.
And a lot of these quote unquote YNs out here, shout out to my sister Shawa in the building too. A lot of
Hello.
these YNs out here, they don't know what it means to be they don't have a idea or understanding about being accountable. They don't have an idea or understanding about taking responsibility, um, being a stand up individual because they just didn't have that to see. So when Keyshawn said something like that, I always say go listen to Keyshawn in some of his previous interviews. The
Yeah.
man, and I'm not gonna say he sound crazy or nothing like that, but the
Sound same.
man, you can tell that he got a certain type of energy about himself. Let me just put it that way. He got a certain type of energy about himself, and it ain't. It's totally different from the energy that Abdullah Mason showed. So I think that there's a dynamic that plays there.
And speaking of that, in some better news, what do you guys think about Camille Moulton coming out saying that he wished Floyd would be more a part of the promotion for him? You guys think that's a bad sign for Camille Moulton to already be complaining about Floyd's promotion style?
Most definitely. I mean, if if he feel like Floyd is not promoting, I mean, we saw how Floyd, when he wants to promote somebody, we saw what Floyd can do by promoting somebody. Um, and Moulton is probably feeling like, man, he was talking a good game early, but I'm not seeing him as of late because when the last time we seen Floyd at a fight or talk about Moulton? We haven't seen Floyd in a while. The last time we seen or heard about Floyd was with the whole situation that was going on with Tank. Now we heard him uh, talk to Shakur, we heard him talk to Theo and things like that, and Ryan, but we haven't seen Floyd at none of these fights like he was with Tank. I think I seen him at one Moulton fight, and Floyd was taking over the interview, and then I haven't seen him since that fight. I haven't this last fight. Moulton was on the daggone prelims. The fight before that, he was fighting on Danny Garcia's promotion. So I mean, Floyd has been absent, so to speak. So I mean, it's definitely a bad sign.
Floyd done been the same promoter that he's always been. I don't care who it is. I don't care whether it's Tank. Floyd has always been about himself. That's who Floyd here to promote. It's himself. Now he want to sign you, and then when he sign you, he gonna let Lenny do the rest. Shout out to Lenny, Leonard Ellerby. That's who he gonna let do the rest. But Floyd ain't never been no great promoter. He a great fighter. But outside of that, the man has always been a horrible promoter. So I think that, and it's so interesting because some type of way I figured, the same way Floyd put Tank on his undercards, even with Floyd fighting some of these exhibition fight, those type of things, still wouldn't hurt to have a Camille Moulton on the undercard and to be promoting him that way. You know what I'm saying? During the press conference, have him sitting up there doing his thing, talking. But then Camille Moulton, and I say this respectfully because I hope that the young brother he's going to be in order, but he missed what? He missed weight by like 10 pounds his last fight, didn't he? Anybody remember?
Say that again.
Then Camille Moulton missed weight like by like 10 pounds in either night. I think it was his last
fight. This fight he didn't. I don't think he missed weight, but it was the fight before that he was supposed to have, and he missed weight. They end up canceling because he was too much overweight. I think he was supposed to be at 135. I think he came in at like 140 something.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that Camille Moulton. And I understand when you're saying you want Floyd there to promote and to do his job. Oscar De La Hoya, he don't do great, but at least he do his job. Well, I can give him that. He do be out there trying to promote. He don't do great at it, but he be trying. Him and Bernard. Floyd ain't doing none of that. Floyd not who outside of Camille Moulton. Who else is signed with Floyd Mayweather right now?
I mean, nobody that we know of. I mean, there's some guys that he got, but they not being promoted. I mean, I don't even think Rolly's with Floyd anymore.
What I'm saying. So, I mean, the man has, I say it respectfully, always been a piss poor promoter. Always. That's crazy. It's ridiculous. And Floyd, he got to get in order. If you want to have these guys come sign with you, make sure you're doing things the right way. Just make sure you do it the right way. That's it.
Say it again.
It ain't that hard. But Floyd gonna be Floyd. I said it ain't that hard. But Floyd gonna be Floyd. Floyd more worried about Floyd than anybody else.
But why they keep coming to him, Dub? I mean, the best of the best young brothers keep going to him. I just wonder what's that about.
Well, I mean, he had Moulton for a long time.
But they done been looking up to this. You listen to any fighter. They done looked up to Floyd growing up. You know what I'm saying? So when you look up to a fighter, and Floyd, we know Floyd the goods in the ring. We know that. And he's gonna be dedicated.
Oh, that's a fact.
You want to be around that. And so you'll go sign with somebody who's like that, even though as a promoter the man has been pissed poor.
Yeah, and Floyd had Moulton for a long time though.
He had Hitchens, he had Tank. I mean, it seemed like pretty much all the young good guys he didn't have, and somehow they all got away from him. And shout out to my brother Ness from the Boxing Voice. He brought that question up and said, "Why do y'all keep signing with him? Like, what do y'all? I mean, the top three, the top 154 guys, 1, 2, and 3 all signed with him. So it's like you say, I think it's because they look up to Floyd, but he's not about to do nothing for him. I hate to say that, but it seems like he's not doing nothing for him.
I mean, you gotta understand, these are young guys coming into the sport. Like a guy like Moulton, he had Moulton when Moulton was in the amateurs. Some of these other guys, when they come into the pros, they look for a big promotional company to sign to. They want to be able to get with a big promotional company so they can get fights, or they want to at least get with a credible promotional company so they can get fights. Because when you go to the pros, if you don't have a promotional company, you got to go out here and find these fights on your own. And it's hard trying to find fights if you don't have the connect to be able to get these guys, a bunch of credible guys for your fighter. So a lot of times it's not so much the fighter, it's the managers and things like that. They want to get with a promotion company that can get these guys fights.
Man, listen, if I'm anybody and I'm just coming up as a youngin, and when I say that, I mean after you done got probably the 24, then you can kind of be, But I'm looking to sign at 18 years old. I want to sign a 4-year contract with Top Rank, because in 4 years I'm gonna have at least 12 to 15 fights in 4 years. And so give me that so I can build myself, and then we'll go from there. But and I know those contracts over there, it's always some nonsense. Well, I ain't gonna say nonsense. It's always a catch. But at the same time, I need to stay active. And Top Rank, some of the best matchmaking. My first few years, that's what I'm looking to do. I'm just being honest.
I mean, but you got to also think. You look at you saying that from based off of what you know, and we've been following the sport. A lot of these amateurs don't follow the professional boxing like that. We didn't have multiple amateurs come up there and they be like, man, I don't really pay attention to the pros. They're focused on their amateur career. They don't really pay attention to the pros like that. So it's
dang, that is a good point, Free, because we have heard that. That is a good point.
So it's from what we know of watching how they moving these guys around and things like that. A lot of times these amateurs don't know about that.
We was talking to an amateur for Dub, and somebody from the Floyd's gym sent me the video of him beating the life out of Chris Eubanks Jr. And he couldn't believe that somebody had that on tape, so I sent it to him. Like you should have heard it. He just couldn't believe that somebody was recording him beating up a pro. And I said, brother, that's promotion. They're not gonna let you just beat nobody up like that and not get that on camera. But I don't know. I don't know how they so naive, but I can say this: Free's absolutely right. We hear that same story from all of them. I don't follow the pros. Is that shock to you? Did you follow the NBA when you were playing ball, Doug?
Man, I follow NBA, college, and high school. When I'm playing in high school, I'm paying attention to the rankings to see who I got opportunity to play against. You know what I'm saying? So I always follow the sport, but I understand it to some degree. At the same time, though, if you don't understand to do that, right? Then you need to have somebody around you advising you, okay, well, maybe you ain't watching, I'm watching. I'm watching for you, and this is what I tell you. Right now, we need to be trying to get with Top Rank. Pittsburgh T say they should sign, be beating the door down to sign with Jake Paul. I don't know who Jake Paul going to make the fights with for the youngsters right now, because I don't know who in his stable outside.
Maybe the women, not the men. Maybe the women for sure.
But my thing is, man, I would be beating Top Rank go down. Hey. Not what's the brother name? The Cuba? Is it the Cuba? Hey, I know Bob, Pamper Bob, he over there, he was asleep somewhere. But I'd be beating the door down trying to sign. I'd be beating the door down trying to sign with Top Rank. We see that. Look at Tiger Johnson right now. Look at Abdullah Mason, Emiliano Vargas. Every time there's a fight card, one of them on it. And
sure.
And now the one thing I would say, because we don't know exactly how, and it seems like it may be Amazon, or I don't know exactly how the promotion or the the contract with ESPN that ran out, that type of thing. I don't know exactly how to play out, but I'm trying to be okay. I'm trying to fight 3 to 4 times a year. Can you make it happen? Yeah. If you can't make it, I need to put in my contract that you're gonna get me 3 to 4 fights a year for the next 4 to 5 years. Especially when I'm 18. So
You know the funny thing that you're saying that's so true, Dub, is these young fighters, man. It's not hard to see the as they say, read the tea leaves. If you're a young fighter, go to Top Rank. It's just that simple. Go to Top Rank. I mean, we didn't know who Shakur was. Some of us did because we watched the amateurs, but Shakur was pretty much built up through Top Rank. He hasn't really fought nobody. I mean, he just fought guys that he looked good against. You know what I mean? When you seen him in there with what was left of our great American hero, Jamel Herring, he went in there and beat the socks off of him. Kasasia was pretty good fight. So I just think you make a good point. But I gotta ask you guys this. I heard this fight is almost done.
Let me just say, I want to say one more thing, video. And even when it came down to Brian Norman Jr., right? Junior, I believe, I think Junior had, before he signed with Top Rank, I think Junior probably had 21 fights already. You know what I'm saying? Where just his dad was kind of putting it together for him, and then they caught, and then they got the offer from Top Rank, that type of thing. And now look how Junior's starting to move now. You know what I'm saying? So the man that became a champion. Now he over first time in Japan. He got a good fight over there. All I'm saying is just look how the different. If you tell me, because Jesus Ramos, he young and he done been over with the PBC for he probably 27 now, 26, somewhere like that.
But they had him as a pup.
and he got some fights here and there, but he ain't been fighting nearly as much as Xander Zayas had. So
not even close.
I'm just saying, you just gotta look and pay attention to the landscape, man. Look at Golden Boy. Golden Boy, they ain't getting their young fighters fights like that.
No. But I gotta bring this up because Doug made me think about something. What do you guys think about my guy, Scooter, man, going up against O'Shaquie Foster for the 130-pound WBC crown?
Is that official?
About my guy, Scooter. They said it's close. It's almost done.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's gonna be promoted by Lou DiBella's gonna be doing the card with Top Rank, and it's gonna be a Top Rank PBC split card. I think that's how you say it. Split. Is that or no co-promotion? Is that how you say it? Co-promotion, I believe. So it's gonna be a good. What you guys think about that fight? Because Scooter's my guy. What you guys think about that fight?
I love that fight. I think O'Shaquie. I think Shaq, man, he can fight. We know Scooter outside of the Monster Underway fight. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that man, he still been. And even when people had him, I seen people, even though he had whooped Brandon Figueroa, and he fought the wrong fight in that fight, in my personal opinion, people still were picking him to lose that fight, and he came out and put hands on Figgy. So
he put hands on Fig that second one.
Yeah, he did.
I love this. I love this fight. I think this is, and the other thing is, I know people don't always like it. I love when two Black Americans end up fighting each other, especially with the skill set that both of these brothers got. I think that it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a really good fight.
I like the fight. Shout out to y'all. I like the fight a lot. I hope Scooter continues to win. I like O'Shaquie. Pretty much what Dub said. When the two brothers getting money together, I'm all right with that. I expect Cool Boy to win the fight. Call me crazy, but I'm riding with Philly. You already know.
I'll say this. Only thing that kind of worried me about this fight, O'Shaquie Foster is probably one of the most boring fighters in boxing. He's good, but he's boring. And Scooter's boring.
So
it's like
here we go with the boring.
Wait, so that Figueroa,
we gotta talk real, man.
Figueroa one was boring.
Well, we haven't seen Scooter fight like that, but that one time.
No, man. Scooter continuously fought, in my personal opinion. When he was on the run of being the champion that he was beating at the time, that man. One of my criticisms was, and the same criticism I had of Devin. So I got to be careful what I say here, because I had to go back and apologize, because when Devin fought the right fight, I criticized it. So, but when Scooter was fighting, in my opinion, the wrong fight against a lot of these guys, he wasn't boring. He was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Shaki
What?
Foster, when
Go ahead.
he was down on the scorecard and had to knock what's the brother name had to stop that man. They were ready to rob him. What?
Oh, Casey.
That one can say that. One can say that. What's the brother?
Oh,
I
you talking
can't.
about the dude before Stacey out? I know you talking about.
I believe I believe the brother was Mexican, respectfully.
Yeah, I know exactly what you talking about. Can't think of his name.
I can't
Yeah, he
call
had
his
to
name,
stop him. That's gonna rob him. That's gonna rob him that night.
and he did, and he did do it. So for you to say that these fighters are boring, I think is disingenuous. And you, my soul brother, but this is disingenuous right here.
No, them niggas is excuse my language. Them brothers is boring, man. I'm not saying I
That's
don't
tough.
like to watch them fight. I'm just saying they don't throw no leather, man. They don't throw no leather, man. I've seen O'Shaquie Foster is looking in the box. And you know what I will say? O'Shaquie Foster's so dangerous. People don't keep it real. Shakur Sanchez ran from O'Shaquie when it was O'Shaquie was number one contender for that belt. He didn't stay at 130 when it was O'Shaquie's turn. He left, which I thought was a clear duck. What do you guys think about that?
Now, Teofimo Lopez ducked. That ain't what. Hey, just because you can't make the weight no more, that don't mean you ducking.
You
Tio's
think
a
he couldn't
duck.
make the weight one more time?
The man literally said he was
One,
he was peeing orange.
That's crazy.
That's what he said. He said,
that is shit.
"Hey, look, so hold on now. When he missed weight, did we not criticize the heck out of him? Absolutely, we
Oh,
did.
we did.
And
We
so,
did.
if he ain't gonna make the weight, what you want me to say? You ducking because you can't make the weight no more. All right.
That would
Everybody
have been a
ducking.
good fight, Dub. I get what you're saying, but that would have been a good fight, man. Sanchez versus O'Shaquie. That would have been a good fight.
But in that case, everybody who move up in weight because they can't make the weight no more is ducking.
Yeah.
That
Well, let me
means
ask you guys this. After seeing, but
Is Keyshawn Davis ducking Abdullah Mason right now? No, the man missed the weight. Now he out of order, but he ain't ducking. Teofimo
hey,
Lopez, on the other hand, this man had the contract ready to sign. And he said, nope, I ain't going to sign it because I might need a knockout. They going to try to rob me. What are you talking about, man? Ain't nobody coming to rob me.
you know something. I don't think Tio is mentally. I think Tio's mentally ill, man. I would listen to him say something. He's not all there, Dub. He's not all there, man. And
Man, look,
people laugh. People laugh when I say that. Go ahead.
Everybody not mentally ill. Some people,
Something wrong
just,
with him, man.
some
Stuff
people,
he.
some people just can't deal and handle with real life. That's what it really is. That's what's going on. It ain't got nothing to do with mental illness, in my opinion. And I don't want to. Who knows? Okay, if he diagnosed and whatever, uh,
I see what you're saying. You're right. You're right, Dub. You're all right. Let's not give him a cop out. You're
I
right.
think we use that as an excuse.
The,
Individual being
the,
out of order.
this is what happened when you get a lot of young guys coming to the sport. Because they so young, they come into the sport at a certain weight, and eventually their body outgrows the weight. It's not always a duck. A lot of times these guys just can't make the weight because their body outgrew the weight. I mean, we saw Devin Haney drain himself down the last three fights to stay at 135. I mean, sometimes it's just better for you to move out of the weight class and go to the next weight class because you draining your body. Yeah, you trying to do something for the fans, but in the meantime, you internally killing yourself because your body you're damaging the organs inside of your body by draining yourself down to make a weight that you shouldn't be at. You're damaging all the organs in your body. So
And, and then
that's what
too,
happens in the sport of boxing when you got guys coming in at 18 years old and they fighting at 126. Well, by the time they turn 21, 25, they ain't gonna be at 126 for long. Especially if these guys are naturally a taller individual, and you look at their parents and you see their parents are nice sized people. They're gonna outgrow the weight because usually the kids follow after their parents. The genetics is there. You see, it's 5 or 6'5" 320 pounds, and this guy is 6 foot fighting at 126. Eventually, he's going to move out of the weight class. He's 18 years old. Eventually, he's going to move out.
And then Freak, look, I remember when Devin was cutting weight, the man every weigh in, what the man he looked like Skeletor out there. He looked like
He didn't look healthy at all.
He looked like he's supposed to be in the Thriller.
Yeah.
The man he got criticized for
He
cutting
looked like
the
Thriller.
but he got criticized for cutting the weight.
Yeah.
But then you duck him. I mean, you can't have it both.
Well, you know how these boxing fans gonna be. If you do something good, they're gonna find something. They always gonna find something on you, bro. So it doesn't matter what you can do. Them boys is growing. Them big young boys growing up out of the way. It is what it is. You know. It genuinely is what it is. But just keep the same energy. That's all.
Yeah, I respect what y'all saying. That make a lot of sense. But I will say this though, I'm excited. July 27th, Madison Square Garden, BVO Sports TV will be in the house to watch the King get crowned. Emiliano Vargas makes his debut in the Garden, his house, New York City. I can't wait. What you guys think about King Emiliano making his debut in New York? What you guys think? I'm gonna be in the house for that.
How is he the king? What is he the king of?
Who is he fighting?
Here we go.
I don't know. Some guy.
See, you don't even know who the guy is. But he the king. He the king of New York now. Come on, man. Come on.
How you the king of New York when Berlanga said he was the king of New York? He run around with his chains and his watches, talking about he the king of New York. You know,
Berlanga running around like he ready to get robbed. Somebody gonna snatch the chains off.
He got Fat Joe. He got Fat Joe back in him. He got
TS chain on. You know how that go.
Yeah, I don't know about touching the TS. You're right. Maybe you can't touch it. Maybe we'll take every other chain but the TS one. How about that?
They took all the chains except for the TS. That's crazy.
Hey, cause one thing I will say, man, I can't wait to see Emiliano in the Garden. You don't think that's used that he about to be in the Garden, Doug? The
Is he
future of
headlining?
boxing. I'm not talking about Keith Malone.
Is he headlining anything? Is he headlining anything?
He gonna be the co-main.
All right,
Who's the main event?
I can't think of the guy's name. It don't matter, man. Jennebeck, I believe it's. Hold on, no, Xander Zayed. Sorry, Xander Zayed.
Oh, Xander's headlining.
Yeah, he's fighting Xander fighting for the WBO World Championship at 154. The belt that Vendora dropped. They fighting for that vacant belt. And he's gonna be the co-man on that Xander card. And I don't know, he might got a chance to take over the world. The Young King fight in Madison Square Garden, the Mecca of boxing. It's gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be huge. I can't wait. And BVO is officially gonna be there. I got my hotel room booked. We're gonna be in the house. We're gonna be in the house, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see Emiliano, man, take over the world. But what
What's that date? You said
it?
July 27th or June 27th?
July 27th.
Okay, I'll meet you
That's
down
a Saturday.
there. I'll meet you down
That's
there.
gonna be a great fight, man. I don't know. What do you think about Emiliano so far, Dub? You haven't really talked much about it. What do you think about Emiliano so far?
I always say I like Emiliano. I ain't got no problem with him. My whole thing is, once again, we crowning people like we can't get
Uncle Cass said we crowning prospect.
Thank you.
Shout out, brother Cass.
Shout out, Uncle Cass. That brother said
crazy.
we crowning.
He called that man the king of New York, man. Berlanga the king of New York. Y'all better put some respect on Berlanga's name.
Hey,
he got
BBO,
all the chains
BBO.
and the watches. He got all that fancy fly stuff y'all like.
BBO, you better double check your daggone ticket because that joint say July 26th. You go there 27th.
Oh, July 26th. July 26th. My bad.
July 26th. You're gonna be a day late.
My bad, July 26th. My bad, July 26th.
He's
right.
He's the co-main to
right.
Shoo. He's the co-main to Shoo.
I thought that was Xander's card. That's not Xander's card?
Emiliano Vargas is going to be the co-main to Shoo.
I thought that was Xander. Dang. My bad. I had the information wrong.
That's all good. You still gonna be in the house. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. Cause
Players mess
I
up
don't know.
too, you know.
I don't necessarily want to see Shushu because man, he been fighting nothing but cans. And shout out to Shushu, man.
he all right. Shout out Bruce Carrington.
So Shushu fighting cans, but Emiliano
know.
Vargas is the king of New York.
Yeah,
But I
he
don't
gonna be.
know.
He
You
gonna
covered
be.
over cash. You said we crowning prospects.
No,
He
hold
gonna be
on.
the.
I ain't crowning
He
him. I
gonna
just
be
said the
the
brothers
co-main.
good. What
He
you
gonna be
He
the
guys
already
think?
co-main and
king.
Shushu.
He about to become the king of New York.
Hey, look, but
Y'all hear me?
he gonna be the co-main of Shushu, but Shushu's the co-main
Hold on, my
to
mic. That's my mic.
Xander
That's enough.
Zayas.
Sloop.
Man,
Y'all hear me?
we can hear
Yeah,
you.
I
You
can hear
can't
you.
hear us. You just can't hear us.
I can
Your
hear
mic
you.
out of order. Real quick, shout out to my brother Just Do in the building. Pittsburgh T is
Yes.
in the building. My brother
Yes, indeed.
DP Rocker is in the building. The Melvin Air Podcast is in the building. Salute, family. Oh, excuse me. My brother D Ray. I apologize, D Ray. I was asleep the other day. My apologies. And then shout out to the great brother, the historian himself, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz and more. Man, y'all make sure y'all go check his channel out too. Make sure y'all go check all these brothers' channel out, man. Just Do had a great show. Let me see, my brother DP. No, excuse me. The Melvin Air Podcast. Y'all go check him out as well. And man, yeah. But like Free just said, I think that Emiliano, what is he? You say he third on the card, Free?
Yeah, he third on the card. He the co-main of Shushu, and Shushu's the co-main to Xander Zayas. You know they're not gonna put no daggone Emiliano Vargas over Shushu. He's
Come on.
from Brooklyn.
Thank you. But Shushu fighting them but cans. We don't know who Xander Zayas is even fighting right now, according to BBO. But he gonna be the king of New York. Okay. And we ain't crying folks. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Emiliano Vargas fights some guy named Espinoza.
Espinoza can fight. Hold on.
I'm trying to see which Espinoza this
Raphael?
is.
I was gonna say Raphael Espinoza.
No, that ain't no damn Raphael. He fight at 140.
Okay. That's the only Espinoza I know. That's worth a damn right now.
No, that ain't that. Raphael is at 126. Emiliano Vargas fight at 140. I'm trying to see what's the guy's first name. They just say They just say Espinoza. They don't say his first name.
He ain't worth it. He don't have a first
Yeah,
name.
I mean, I don't know no Espinoza at 140, so he ain't that well known.
He fight the guy he fighting is a kind of an unknown.
So he a can.
Yeah.
Call him what it is.
You just call everybody. You said that Shushu ain't fighting nothing but cans.
Yeah, the dude Espinoza is 23-1.
Okay.
Yeah, he a tough guy. He a tough guy.
He got what? Let me see. He got oh no, he ain't that daggone tough. He got 20 fights, 9 knockouts, 45% knockout ratio. He was stopped twice. This dude gonna get stopped. He was stopped twice. He gonna get stopped.
He said
two to three losses by stoppage. He gonna get stopped.
Yeah, this is okay. And this guy is Taylor. This guy is an irresponsible guy. He about to fight. So this is for like a highlight knockout. So I get it, man. Shout out to the young Emiliano, man. But I gotta say this before we get out of here, man. Congratulations to Manny Pacquiao. Congratulations to my man Michael Nunn for making the International Boxing Hall of Fame. You guys is well deserved. So glad to hear you guys finally with the boxing heaven. What you guys think about that?
Manny need to be taken off of that, and they need to put on Jermaine Taylor or Iron Barkley on there because Manny's still fighting. He don't need to be going to no boxing Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I know that's crazy. I think it's all a publicity thing.
He deserved a Hall of Fame though.
Yeah, he does. But when you're active, how you gonna be in it? That's like putting LeBron in there right now. He's still active.
Yeah, he gonna go, but he don't deserve to go to this year.
Why he active? I see what you're saying. Why he active?
Yeah, he's fighting next month.
I'm gonna tell you guys this. Now, I usually don't say this, but I'm starting to think this fight with Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao got a little grease on it, man, because it seemed like Barrios is talking like he's about to get beat up.
That's how Barrios
It got
talk.
a lot of juice on it. Manny Pacquiao, 4,700 years old. You know he got some juice in his system. He got a lot of juice on it.
They not doing no VADA testing. Did you hear that, Dub and Free? No VADA
I
testing.
just told you he got some juice in it. I just told you.
Manny Pacquiao is all of 73 years old.
I just told you he got juice on it. His man said no VADA testing. You know why? Manny Pacquiao old as a mother.
And the last time he had no VADA testing, he looked like he turned the hands of time back versus Keith Thurman.
Yeah, he did. They didn't do no drug testing in that fight. That man got a knockdown and everything.
I try to tell y'all didn't want to believe me. I said Manny Pacquiao was going to win this fight. I tried to tell y'all that.
Yeah, you did say that. You did, and I was like, ain't no way. But you know what? That fight was a lot closer than what I know. Manny won it, but Keith Thurman was putting some hands on Pacquiao in that fight, bro.
He ran out of time.
Mario Barrio, not no Keith Thurman, not even an old Keith Thurman. He ain't no parts of Keith Thurman. Man, Mario Barrio just looked like hot garbage versus Abel Ramos. And granted, Abel Ramos is a tough fighter. He's a tough fighter, but he's not a good fighter. He's just a tough fighter. There's a difference between good and tough. You can be tough and be a bad fighter. You can be good and not tough. This man is not a good fighter. He's just a tough fighter. And Barrios lost that fight, in my opinion. He lost that fight.
His last fight?
Manny's going to whoop that dude.
Yeah, y'all crazy as hell, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. As Doug would say, he's great to beat off of him. I'm starting to think Mario Barrios is a plant because I seen Keith Thurman lace that dude. He laced that dude. And then you turn around and he beat Ugas, who I never thought was good anyway. He was getting beat up at 140. And now he got a belt. And now no VADA. Hey, I'm surprised, Dub, you ain't outraged about that. No VADA testing?
No VADA testing for a reason. It's Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao, the same individual we had to wait 7 years to agree to test him against Floyd.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Why would I
and he looked slow and old in that fight. So I mean,
didn't
he get hands put on him by a UFC guy? Then y'all I don't know. I can't remember who I was at grinding me up because I said that man got beat up by an Ultimate Fighter guy or a karate man or whatever. He's a pink kick belt or whatever he was.
He beat him kickboxing.
Yeah, whatever he was. He beat Pacquiao up. Then y'all say, well, he's active. I don't care. You talking about? Then y'all just put him in the Hall of Fame. Got whooped on by a kick belt. Man, they got a kick belt. He got a kick belt. What you call it? Kickboxing. He a 3rd-degree kick belt. He just lost to a kick belt nigga. Like Conway.
That blows my mind.
Beat up.
Hey, yo, that blows my mind. No VADA testing.
I'm telling y'all,
no VADA testing. Why ain't nobody outraged about no VADA testing?
Well, we should be the ones that should be outraged. Well, he agreed to the terms, so why get outraged about it?
I'm gonna tell you why nobody's outraged, because don't nobody care about Mario Barrio. They want to see him get in there with Boots so Boots can be unified. That's why nobody's outraged. They don't care about Mario Barrio.
Yeah. Well, Mario, he's not that. Like you said, Free. I think that sums it all up for me. I'll speak for myself. He's just tough. He's not very good. I mean, he's just okay. I mean, remember, he got knocked out by a small Gervonta Davis. So, I mean,
shout out to my man Sheldon, man. Yeah, you're right, man. And Lil Tank beat the socks off of him when he started catching him. He tried to beat him to death.
He did.
Now, I mean, like I said, that Tank is about the same size as Manny Pacquiao. You got Manny Pacquiao on juice. Oh man, that man Mario Barrio about to get beat up.
Man, he was on juice against Marquez and
I'm just shocked.
He was swole like Drago.
Am I wrong, Prize? But Free, you always talk about you want to see clean boxing. You don't want no dirty boxing. I'm just shocked that you ain't just blown by they announced that it'd be regular testing, but no VADA, no random, no 24-hour on without being announced testing at all. So he's gonna know when every test is coming.
You might as well just go down to Delaware into the smoke shop and get that fake piss and just the synthetic stuff and just. I mean, this is ridiculous. This was part of the problem with the sport of boxing now. You got a global superstar. You should be leading by example. I know y'all don't like Floyd, but listen, he led by example with that drug test. You was not cashing in the lottery ticket without it. You couldn't do it. So I mean, now it's all different now. Like he wasn't on.
Well,
I feel like they didn't do no testing with Marquez and Pacquiao for because both of
yeah.
them was swole like Drago. They look like Drago.
I mean, the first fighter to ever do the Olympic style drug testing was daggone Nonito Donaire. He was the first person to ever do it.
Shout out to
Nobody did it.
Nonito.
Nobody did it until Nonito did it.
Hey, real quick, since you said that, free, I know Nonito, he fighting this weekend too. And
I know, I saw that.
I think in Argentina or something crazy.
Yeah, he fighting in Argentina. I think it's tonight, or is it tomorrow night?
I think it's the 12th. I think it's the 12th.
Yeah, Nonito don't seem like the type of brother that need money though. I guess he's just in love with it. I mean, I ain't gonna make up excuses.
Hey,
I'm a big fan of Nonito Donaire, so
I don't know, man. You don't usually this age if you don't need no money.
No, he don't need the money. He don't need the money. He just loves the sport.
That's what I'm going. I'm running with that.
Yeah, he don't need the money. I mean, he got his own boxing gym, and he got a bunch of fighters that he work out with or train or however you call it. But he just loved the sport.
I ain't saying he broke, but
he needs the money. We all know that though.
I don't know Manny Pacquiao need the money.
But let me ask you this though.
He don't.
So Dub, if he come out there and look like 27-year-old Manny, is anybody gonna complain?
No, ain't nobody gonna complain. I mean, you're gonna have the real ones complain, but for the most part, ain't nobody gonna complain.
Well, they're gonna praise him like Muhammad Ali. That man going there. And
what they're gonna say is, I told you Mario Barrio wasn't like that. That's what they're gonna say.
I'm gonna say I want drug testing. I'm going that route if he wins. This is ridiculous.
I'm already
how the hell did he even get and jump the WBC like that anyway? I mean, that's just crazy. They literally make up rules as they go along. Then you got a YouTuber just glazing them with all these videos, just stupid videos. And I'm just sick of him. I hope Barrios. I want to see him eat out of a spoon again, or a straw, or just go to the hospital for a couple of months. I just want to see something bad happen. How about that?
I ain't wishing nothing that bad on nobody. I don't want to see him in the hospital.
No, it's a hurt business. Then get out. If I don't want to see somebody beat up or hurt, then don't watch boxing. Because I want to see somebody get hurt. I want to see Pacquiao get hurt, preferably.
Hey, Mario Barrios just might get hurt. But let me ask you guys this before we get out of here, man. Do you think we're going to get the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight after he beat Mario Barrios?
If we get the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather Jr., that Manny Pacquiao is getting the brakes whooped off of him.
Hey, Floyd look like he washed too, man. I know you seen Floyd.
That Manny Pacquiao clearly looked like he was 73 years old.
He looked 90 when he got whooped on by that kick belt. Whooped him. I don't care, Bentley, if he was 6'3". Why he was in there with him, a kick belt man, and that man whooped him by.
Why do you keep calling a man a kick belt?
That's what he do. I keep saying that. I keep saying kick belt. I mean kickboxing.
My brother said kick belt.
That nigga got beat up by a 3rd-degree kick belt.
Why was he in there with that kick belt man?
Why was he in there with the kick belt man? The kick belt man was 6'3" in there, beating him up with just his hands. I mean, Pacquiao looked awful in that. Did y'all see? I must have didn't see it, but I saw it, and I was just curious just to see what was going to happen. And that man got whipped by a 3rd-degree kick belt. I don't want to ever see Pacquiao again. I hope Barrios destroys him. That's it.
Kickboxer, but kickboxer.
Kick belt, kickboxer. I want to see Pacquiao get his ass kicked. Excuse my language.
Why was he in there with that kick belt, man?
I can't make this stuff up, Free. They just do anything for money these days. I mean, I'm in a bad mood, you know. I didn't have a very good day today. I sat in the airport for 10 hours today, so I'm just in a bad mood today. I'm finally getting back to my house in North Carolina. I'm just not in a good mood. So I want to see Pacquiao pay for me being in the airport for 10 hours a day. I want to see something happen to him in the ring.
That brother said the kick belt, man. That's hilarious.
Oh, my God. Y'all crazy.
That brother been drinking, man. He been drinking them Bud Ices in the hotel,
Oh my
man.
God, y'all crazy. Why was he in there with that kick belt, man?
Hey, Dub,
Oh man.
what the kick belt man do to him, man? Kick belt man.
Hey, shout out to my, hey, look, Prime, I ain't mad, look, hey, Prime, I ain't mad at you. Prime said, I've been sitting in the airport this morning.
Bro, I've
Look
been
at
in the
all that.
airports.
Look at
I've
all
been
of
in the
it.
airport since 8 o'clock this morning, bro. They kept delaying my flight. So I finally got home, and I'm just in a bad mood. So, in that note, I want to see Pacquiao get whooped on by the kick belt man. I don't care. I don't care. I want to see if something
That
happens to
man,
him.
that man Dub sound like he was frustrated. He was like, man, it's kickboxing, man. Kickboxing.
I don't care what he do. I don't care what he do. I want to see him get punished.
Dub. Hey, you know what, man? Dub is like the funniest dude on YouTube, man. This dude, this nigga Dub always get frustrated with somebody and just say he let you know he's frustrated. Kickboxing, man.
Well, I didn't say nothing crazy, did I? I ain't say nothing crazy.
Hey, it sounded like an asshole was coming with that one. You
That's
call
my
it
brother.
kick belt man one more time. I'm
No,
kicking that ass. That's what
look, Prime, this is my brother right there. That's my brother. Hey,
Oh man.
you never gonna turn me against my brother, man. You ain't gonna turn me
Hey,
against my brother.
you heard my stomach with that one. That brother's kickboxing, man.
I don't care what it is. You can't
Hey,
make this stuff up.
what
Oh my
time you
God.
coming on tonight, Dub?
Man, we 11:30 tonight. We're gonna be a little shorter because I got some things I got to handle tomorrow, and I got to make sure that I'm back in order for me and D Free show. So we'll be on at 11. We'll probably run an hour and a half show, 2 hour show, cover a few things boxing wise, and then we'll be back tomorrow. Um, and I get with y'all, brothers. BBO, you got to get your interview in, brother. When you gonna
Yeah,
be
I
Oh
up?
yeah,
know. Yeah, I forgot. You gotta hit me on my phone, though. I'll be
we
forgetting.
gonna get that. We gonna get that done, man. Let me make a call. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it this weekend.
Hey, and another thing too. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We will be dropping a commercial for fantasy football, pick'em, and last man standing. Um, we probably will be dropping that either this week or next week. I'm gonna give BBO all the stuff that he needs so he can do the voiceover and everything. And we'll be dropping that commercial because football season is right around the corner, and we need to get these drafts and these lineups set up for everybody that's going to be in the league.
Shout out to the Cleveland Browns, baby. We about to be the AFC champions, man. Can't wait to see you guys. We going to the Super Bowl. We got Shador Sanders.
Did y'all just
We
lose
got
a
the
bunch of running backs?
man. We lost an old running back who went to Texas, man.
Man,
Get out
that
of here.
boy still can still run the ball. Y'all,
He was on one leg, man. He hopped down to Texas.
man,
I
I
Hey,
mean,
still think
BBO,
he'll be all right.
BBO,
Go ahead, though.
I've been reading a couple
Yeah, you can put
articles.
in trust.
I've been reading a couple articles. They telling me that Shador looking like he the only person not practicing with the first string out of all the quarterbacks they got over there. Flacco and whoever the other dude is, and then Dylan Gabriel. They say Shador he the only one that ain't practicing with the first team. That's what they saying, but we're gonna see what
but they
happens.
keep saying he looked the
I
best.
know,
That's the
but
part I
but
don't understand.
this is what they keep doing. That's pissing me off. They keep you got 50%. Nobody knows what's really happening in camp because some people say, "Oh, he can't do this. He's not practicing with the first team." Then you got other people saying, "Look, he looks sharper than everybody." You know what Flacco is. You know what Kenny Pickett is. He's been on 3 different teams the last 3 years. So what do you need to see from Flacco and Pickett? You need to just let Shador and that other kid go at it, and then what happens happens. But I think
No,
it's all cap though.
I
what
agree
they
with that.
do this is what they do in OTAs. They try everybody out with all of the teams. They try them out with the first string. They play them with the second string. They want to see who looks better with the first string. So this is what they do in OTAs.
Got an extra large T-shirt at my house
When it gets to mini
in the
camp,
pack.
and it gets to mandatory training camp, then you'll start to see it take shape. So this is what they do. This is part of football. This is what they do.
Hey, free real quick. What my brother D Ray he said what the league costs. I can't remember the numbers.
Uh,
The league. What's the league
the fantasy
cost?
league
It's
cost.
$50. It's $50 for each league. you got the fantasy football, you got Last Man Standing, which is Football Survivor, and then you have the Pick'em League. So it's y'all to get all the instructions for each league, but it's
Yes.
$50 for each league, and then there's
Be
a grand
on the
prize.
lookout for the commercial.
Yeah, it'd be there's grand prize winners in each league. So if you want to play in all three, then it's $150. But if you only want to play on one, it's $50. Two is $100.
So if you win, you're gonna get some big money. That's what it sounds like to me, Free.
Yeah, it depending on how many people join. I mean, that's why we got to get it out early so we get enough people join. But yeah, I mean, the Last Man Standing, he gets 100% of the winning because it's only one person to win Last Man Standing. Everybody else, I mean, all of the other two leagues is first and second, third place.
Okay.
I just want to show you guys something. This is from 1998. Them Jordans been overpriced.
Those are my favorite Jordans right there.
The
Those are my
Sixers.
favorite.
No, what are those? Oh, okay. I mean, I got those for my
Okay.
8th grade. I got those for my 8th grade graduation.
Those are the favorite ones I like. They had the little flames on the side.
I'm joining with like $250 back in the day.
They got the little bunny in there.
The 10s and the 11s are the best J's. What are we talking about?
I'm more of a ones and 11s. That's all I got.
I love the 11s and I love the 6s. The 6s is crazy.
Yeah, them 6s
Yeah,
is fire. I forgot about them 6s.
Yeah,
They hit different.
I got a pair of 6s, pair of 9s.
I need a sneaker plug, man. I need to get with CDK. Shout out CDK, man. Hope you feeling better, brother.
Oh, great news. CDK found a surgeon. He's going to get his thumb on. So shout out to my man CDK. He'll be back eating that chicken in no time. Shout out to CDK.
That man gonna be all thumbs up.
You out of order, man.
That's out of pocket. That's crazy.
So he
That was
chicken wing.
That man CDK said, man, I want.
Y'all boys is be.
He said, I want to be 2 thumbs up. I said, well, worst case scenario, you be 1 3/4.
Yeah.
He must all that.
We just trying to make you laugh, CDK. You know your brothers love you.
When I seen CDK's thumb, man, I threw up. I was like,
man. That joke just came in on a random, like, bloom. I looked at my phone. I was like, dang.
That nigga, he about to get paid though, because he said it was a malfunction with the machine. It wasn't nothing that he did wrong, so he about to get paid.
That man been working there for I don't know how long. He know what he doing. He about
to own that factory.
Right. And as he should.
That joint about to be CDK working labor. CDK working labor.
We're gonna start a union out that mug, boy.
We already know my man CDK balling. He gonna be like Turkey putting on fights pretty soon. So.
CDK gonna be hosting fights in his backyard, yo, for real.
That nigga CDK normally go to the mall and buy 2 pairs of shoes, one for him, one for his son. That man about to go buy all the shoes on the rack. Let me get all those.
I want all of them.
All of those. Let me get all of them.
And I want all the kids' shoes too while you're at it. Go ahead and bag them up for me.
Yo, shout out to my man CDK because the nigga got all the shoes, still buying shoes. He got all the shoes, still buying
all the shoes, dog. I thought I had Mad Jordans, man. I can't mess with him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
On that note, don't miss my man Varnell Hill, the star of the Sports Talk Network, owner of the 11 man. The interview with BBO, the Asiatic black man sent from Jesus Christ himself, was on sometime this weekend. So you're going to get to hear some cool stuff, man, because BBO is actually out here. What my man Biggie said, niggas talking it but ain't living it.
Make sure everybody had a tissues and the right side have a box of tissue because BBO going to be doing a whole lot of crime. Like, man, what you doing up there crying, the big ass cry, baby?
Hey, Doug, I cried one time on the show. Free won't let you forget it. I cried one time on the show. I can't never live it down. But hey, if you heard that story about Kid Austin, man,
you was about to cry. You was about to cry another time.
Hey, real quick, CDK, if you ain't got to work tomorrow, I know. I'm pretty sure you ain't got to work tomorrow, so.
That's crazy.
We can get it tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow if you want to. It's up to you.
You know, CDK ain't working tomorrow. CDK ain't going back to work for about another 6-7 months. He might not work ever again in life.
Don't put that on
cried and got fired.
CDK He about to get paid. He might not work ever again in life.
Bentley crazy.
I did get fired. That brother said you cried in.
That man said, man, BBO. He was like, man, that man, daggone Deontay Wilder lost. Man, it's some bullshit. Man, we cutting it off, man. Y'all see y'all tomorrow. I was like, this nigga gonna cry when he get in the bed. He gonna cry when he get in the bed.
Hey, he gonna cry when he get in the car.
You know what's funny about that? My man, Freestyle. I didn't know you liked Deontay like that.
That nigga, he has never talked. I had never ever heard BBO talk good about Deontay Wilder until that point. When Deontay Wilder got knocked out, that man BBO was a big joy in tears. I was like, this nigga, are you crying? Oh, this man crying. Go ahead and turn the show off, dog. You crying. Turn the show off.
I was hurt, dog. The big Chinese dude, man, knocked them egg rolls out of Deontay. Looked like he was dead in that ring.
Man, look, man turned around.
Why you turning your back?
Man turned around and started talking to the referee like Zab Judy out there. I said, good God, what's going on?
Man, yeah, that was crazy. Then people was grinding him up for spinning. He was playing, joking, having fun in training camp, and he did it in the ring, and they ain't let that man live.
That man Deontay Wilder said, man, didn't Zab Judah tell you not to play with matches?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, y'all remember that fight when Zab lost to Costa Zoo? He started trying to throw stuff in
That's
Zab.
what we talking about.
That's what we talking about.
That's what we talking about.
Your man had to grab that.
Man was out there doing the two-step for a second. Shout out to Zab. He pointing at the ref, sitting up. I said, "Oh, wait a minute, man! Take a knee, take a knee."
If he would have just chilled, he would have beat Costa Zoo. Because I mean, I don't know.
You know what fight? You know what's so funny? He got the Floyd fight after he got beat up by Baltimore. I'll never forget that. I said, "You just got beat up and you get the biggest fight of your life."
And it still did. It still made money.
Yeah, it made Baltimore was supposed to be undisputed, but he ain't have enough money to pay for the belt.
Yep.
Baltimore wasn't a bad fighter. Now Baltimore could fight.
Baltimore was good, but
Baltimore was he was alright.
I thought Zab was
how do you not have enough money to pay for the belts? Yeah, dog.
That was crazy.
You heard what Keyshawn said, so maybe it's starting to add up. Maybe that's what he's seen. I don't know.
I didn't hear what Keyshawn said. I heard he headbutted somebody though, man. That's wild. So you know what got me though, Dub? That's how you know they wasn't in the real city, because if they was in Atlanta or Cleveland, somebody would have got that chain. Am I wrong, Dub? Somebody would have got that chain off his neck.
They lucky they wasn't fighting in Philly, because they wouldn't have made it out of Philly.
Nope. And you know what? Speaking of Philly, I'm pretty sure that Keyshawn and his brothers probably won't show his face around that city. I promise you he won't. He can't come back.
That's it, man. The mayor looked disgusted. But on that note, man, don't miss the star of the Sports Talk Network, Varnell Hill, a.k.a. my man, Dub Ryside. He going to be on there. If y'all don't know who Dub Ryside, this is Dub Ryside right here.
I do it for the children. You can take the children and bounce them on their knees. Bounce them on the knee and then sing a melody. The Varnell man, did you mean he's mine?
And I'll never get old to me, man. Shout out to Tommy Davis, man.
You a fool, boy.
My. We got Johnny Gill in here.
What that brother say?
You're right. Let's talk about it. He can't come back to Philly. I promise you that.
Hey, I didn't believe that stuff about T.O.'s dad and Keyshawn, but now after that, I believe that to be true now, man. Hey, that brother went in there and headbutted that fool. That's cold-blooded, man. But if you're in the African area, make sure you stop. Make sure you stop by the Breakfast Box. Make sure you stop by High Intentions. Make sure you come by the city. Make sure you stop by High Intentions. We are right by the LeBron James Family Foundation, right downtown West Market, Akron, Ohio. Make sure you guys come by. And on that note, we gone, y'all. Peace.
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 I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women.